Right back with you, chat. This is Jim. Trading futures, AI Trading Futures, AITradingFutures.com. AI Trading Futures at Instagram, at YouTube, and at X. Excuse me, not X. To TikTok. X. That's too long of a name. So at X, I am. She is Eve. Meet Eve down the bottom right. She's the boss. She's calling out the signals. She's representing our PhD day trader level everything: stocks, bonds, options, futures, put call walls, bond market, and she's a therapist specializing in day traders. This is not advice. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm just showing you what I do, showing you what I think is an edge for me. And you know, proofs in the pudding. Look down there, 68% success ratio today, 4% break evens. I had some hellacious slippages today. If you go back and watch all the videos, all the episodes from this date, October 16th. If you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe down there for me. Send your friends. Please just share the link. Make any comments you want. You got any questions about trading? I've been doing it since 08. This is like, golly, episode up in the 180s. If you've been watching this long or around there, you know my background. Sports car driver, successful construction company owner. I'm a pilot, six-pack yachtsman. I'm a six-pack licensed yachtsman. Pyrotechnician, scuba diver, skydiver, 8-handicap golfer. Do a little bit of everything. Right now, I'm setting another new milestone. That is to lose 100 pounds. Put on about 70 pounds from already being 30, 40 pounds overweight during the pandemic. Got really bad sick during the pandemic. I'm going to take this trade here. Give me a signal. She's not giving me a signal. There's no signal. It ends both ways.
Order filled. Order filled.
We got 225, chat. 11,587 plus that 3250. Man, I should have stayed in it, right? Look how many times we've had these boner candles in this downswing. You know, boner meaning from your hip to your knee, that's your femur. That's your longest bone. And if you look at it, look right there. Hey, I'm gonna put you on speaker. I am in a training session, and I've got a recording going for just a few more minutes. So talk away though. Got Max. Hey, Chad, I got Max on the phone. We're having a hell of a day over at Max 11,587 after profits and after profits and losses. And so we switched down to a little small lot. This is one of my buddy's kids who's an entrepreneur. And so I just don't want to, Max, I don't want to close this video out without giving one more minute. But you go ahead, bud. The world's going to hear you. The world's going to hear you. How you doing, man?
Things are going well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Having a great year.
That's excellent news. Glad to hear that.
I developed a AI trading platform. So there's a lot of algorithmic trading stuff out there, but I developed basically 5 AI assistants, and each has their own specialty, like psychology for trading, bonds, options, indices, forex, you know, all that. And I got them plugged in with APIs and everything, and I made a widget where they just given me a left column for what the ideas are to be short, and a right column what the ideas be long. It'd be like having a room full of PhDs just kind of telling you, hey, oil is spiking, but gold's going down, that kind of stuff that you can't watch all the time. And so it's been crazy successful. I've got 180 episodes. I'm waiting to get to 200 episodes. They're basically about 10 minutes long. And I should be done with that tomorrow or maybe Monday. And then I'm going to populate my YouTube. I wanted to come out with a bang, and then I'll send you the link.
That sounds incredible. I'd love to test drive.
Oh yeah, for sure. You find that edge, and I'm giving all my setups, all how to set up the AI and all that stuff I'm doing for free. And it's in my download, my free packages, and then all I'm selling, you're going to get it for free, but all I'm selling is the actual scripts I had to write. So it took the most time to write and then test, write and test. But anyone can get there. I used all free AI. You know, anyone can get there, but it will take someone months to get to where I am because I'm almost a year in. So tell me what you got going on. You're doing something successful. I'm excited.
I found a niche that I like. Are you familiar with low voltage electrical work?
Absolutely. I just had my low volt guy here to run me some new wires. I'm very familiar with it.
Okay. Well, that's kind of what I picked up on because I was looking for something that's, I still got a day job to manage until I can find myself independent from it. So I need something that was labor intensive enough, there was demand, but also that I can kind of maybe step my way into it and limit my risk.
My wife manages 98 upper end vacation rental properties here, and she's the accountant for them. She don't manage the property; she's their accountant, and she pays all their bills. Their low volt guys who we use, he's just a moonlighter. He says he works for 2 or 3 of the cable companies, and he calls on the vacation rental properties and the property management companies that have a lot of houses. And he goes, I don't hardly even do any retail anymore. And that rascal has $1.5 million business with only 4 employees, him and 3 people. He works every day, but he does $1.5 million in revenue. They pay him like $5,000 a month to manage, and because he'll go out, the internet's down, all of it. He does everything, but it's still considered the low volt contractor. And low volt contractors don't have to have the same licenses everywhere. And I used to do that work a lot with the roofing company because we would have to have, we'd have to remove the satellite and stuff like that. And so, and that would be the low volt guys. And so, yeah, I'm very familiar with it. It's lucrative, especially now, with ICE rounding everybody up. Your labor, your in-person labor should be growing, Max, because a lot of people are scared. They're self-deporting and they don't want to work for anyone. And now you got E-Verify. So with this new regime, it should create a haven for you.
Yeah, so the market I'm kind of tapping into commercial, obviously, but I'm also interested in IoT world, smart automation, that sort of thing. In my background, when you start
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Sure. Right, man. And hey, you don't know where this is going to take you. You start making some money and another opportunity comes up that you can invest in and it takes off. You don't never know the path. You just got to keep challenging and keep digging and keep trying to grow. You may start this out and get it to a $2 billion company and you say, hey, that tow truck company might make $50 million. I had a buddy that sold his salvage yard for $2.5 million, thought he was done. He bought 3, he's in Ohio. He bought 3 of the big tow trucks, the kind that tow semis. And he drove one, and his brother drove one, and his cousin drove one. Well, now they got 100 of those in 5 years, and he just eclipsed 100 million in sales. From his little $2 million salvage yard where he was stripping the cars himself. His name is Eric Stern. I said, when he surpassed 10 million, I said, Eric, how much is enough? He says, I want 100 million. He said, I want 100 million. And he's got it. He got it in 7 years, 100 million business from a 2 million pot. I said, what are you, Elon Musk? His name is Eric Stern. But he never no idea he was going to be in that business. Now, there was some synergy there. If you're in the salvage yard, you ain't too far away from the tow truck company business. But boy, to make $2.5 million, put it in the bank, and then to drive one of those big tow trucks himself, and it ain't like you're a 9 to 5. You're out there at midnight and in the snow and stuff, pulling them out of the embankments. But he did it. He built that thing. Got over 100 trucks now.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of room in it.
Sure.
Always trying to evolve and identify the next trend and where the market is, and transition in the IT space.
Red days hit like jazz rain on the window pane.
Yeah, man.
Portfolio bleeding, losses stacking like
Absolutely.
cocaine. Charts lied, FOMO fried, my brain stuck in the pain. But I grip the blueprint.
Well, the contracts, there's contracts like that galore. And I find, I do all the Shelby County stuff for waterproofing. And the people that I deal with, they have to have computers and all that. Their biggest complaint is low volt. They can't find anyone in Memphis that's Oracle certified to just come pull the wires and plug it into a router, And so, don't forget to go get all your certifications for everyone for low volt. If someone has Oracle equipment or Microsoft, any equipment on that industrial level, you need to have whatever license you can to go and bid on that low volt stuff. Even though you're not a minority and all that stuff, they will ultimately they got to go with who can do the work. And there's a lot of people in that. I'd be hitting up every municipality, jumping through the hoops, getting on the bid list, and getting the bid emails and bid on any low volt project that comes along. If nothing else, you learn the nuts and bolts and the players and price matrix, and who knows? It's been my experience. All right, I've got enough time in that, and I don't have to talk so much. 1 second. All right, chat, like and subscribe, guys. I'm going to be back for the next one, and hit me up with a private message if you got any questions. And yeah, this is AI Trading Futures. I'll see you on the next one.